Dishwasher.
Me.
Breakfast.
Me.
Fold clothes.
Everyone. Brittany.
Yeah. Right, let's go.
Mom and Dad have a notable disagreement on that one.
Brittany is more afraid to stand up to my parents.
Why do you feel you fold the clothes more?
Because I have been doing it more.
Just as I was going over the chores, I saw that Brittany looked a little pale, a little faint.
Call 911. She just passed out.
What, Brittany?
1 minute I was staring at Brittany, the next minute she'd keeled over.
Britt. Call 911.
The body can only take so much before it breaks. And really, Brittany has taken on an awful amount.
She just passed out.
So Mum called the doctor, put Brittany in the car and took her there straight away. If this isn't enough to really turn around Glenn and Sarah, then I don't know what is going to be enough.
Come on.
I'm going to the bathroom.
She fainted because she was just under a lot of stress, and she hasn't been sleeping good. She was not eating really, being yelled at by my mom and my dad, too. That all adds up.
So you should go out and rest, really.
As soon as I came home from the doctor, Joe had me go upstairs and get some more rest. I think I'm stressed, just from daily life at my house.
We don't have that many chores anymore.
Dad said it's not going to stay that way after Joe leaves.
Neither is the schedule.
He said that to me
So it
today.
was fun while it lasted.
Mom's getting fed up with all this Supernanny stuff. She doesn't want to accept the schedule.
Can't change
When the cameras aren't here and when the microphones aren't on,
right.
it's all just gonna go back to Crappyville.
Unless we stop it.
How are we gonna stop it? They're just putting on an act for the cameras.
That's really how they feel. And the only way that they are going to see that that's not going to be the same is by proving that.
This is not a free pass for them to just walk all over us either.
You know, to be honest with you, I don't know if these parents are willing to try the techniques that I've taught them, but I want to make sure that these girls are able to voice their concerns when I've left. And you had a little friend round to play, and it gave me a really good opportunity to watch him with other children around. And he started to intimidate this poor little girl. Andrew grabbed this little girl's face and he started pulling at her, and she was so scared. And it's this kind of behaviour that needs to stop. 10 minutes later, he was acting up again.
Guys, Devin's the boss of this house. However Devin feels is what we decide to do. Devin's ready, let's go, guys. It really sucks to be controlled by Devin. Now that is it, Devin, I've had it. Stop hitting me. Stop! I was pissed.
Smacking Devin obviously wasn't stopping him. We managed to make it out of the driveway, and then within seconds, the boys were at it again.
Going home.
And unbelievably, Mum drove all the way back home, and Devin got his own way.
Want your own book back.
Right, you're eating soap. Let's go. Open.
Why would you think that that's okay for you to do that to your kids?
I didn't even do a whole pump.
I honestly don't see the severity in it.
Well, if you don't, I suppose it's all right to eat then, is it?
No, not for me.
I'm proud of Holly for listening to my advice and doing discipline correctly with James.
What have you learnt from me? Not to put soap in the kid's mouth.
Logan was given the task to look after the kids with Mum. I mean, he is Mr. Mum.
We're gonna be gone for a little bit. Logan is in charge.
Get out of the office. I don't really enjoy watching over that many kids at one time. It's just too stressful, it's too chaotic.
So he is robbed of his teenage years at the moment. He's got to be raising his siblings.
It's too much. You know, I've gotten sick over it. I've had one panic attack before.
For a 15-year-old child, it's just not right.
Mum and Dad are at work, is that right?
Yes, I'm in charge of that.
Alejandro took me upstairs to see Carl, but before I could even say hello, he kicked off and he started to punch his sister. Before Alejandro could even get control of Carl, he ran down to the side of the house.
Stop!
But before I knew it, he was jumping into the pool and he didn't even ask permission.
That's a situation that's dangerous.
Yeah.
A few hours later, Mum came home and Alejandro couldn't wait to leave. Where are you going now? You're finished now, are you?
Alejandra's like, I'm gone. Obviously, Lexi had something to hide because she didn't want to give her password to her dad.
Go.
But it was a losing battle.
Where are those boys?
Can you go back on that, please? I'm going to kill both of you. And I really couldn't believe what I was seeing. When we pulled up the stuff, there were older boys on that website. There was obscene language. There was phrases and sentences that were scary. And she's an 11-year-old girl chatting with much older boys.
What, I mean, is this just a saying?
Yes.
Well, how do I know? I mean, this is serious stuff. This goes to the next level.
Scroll down and view their friends list.
They are coming off, and you're going to change everything you need to on your computer. We'll do this later.
Is this the first time that you aware of
Yes,
this?
I was never aware of this.
I think it's incredibly important for parents to know exactly what their kids are doing on the computers. In the afternoon, while Mum was making lunch, she asked the children to tidy up their bedrooms, but they didn't want to.
Look at the mess, Lily. Aren't you embarrassed? Get up.
I was at my breaking point.
Get off. Bye-bye, kitten. Give her a kiss. Bye.
I'm not surprised that the kids are not listening to her. Jen had lost it.
Come on, pick up. Now.
It's clear to me what the problem is in this house, and it's Jen.
Get it picked up now.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, why do I even try? I just wish I could drive and leave. They think I'm a joke. These kids hate me. I don't know what to do. And I don't know where to go from here. You're my last hope.
Make sure we can get this right then.
You're ripping my coat. You know what? I've had it. This is not your coat, and I didn't ask you to rip it.
That's what she wants from you, okay?
No, I've been very patient with you. You've taken advantage of me for so many years. You did it! High five. Ouch!
Stop it.
You lost serious privileges.
What's going to be vital is that you continue to do what you're doing, because then you will set the pathway of stability and normalcy for her. This I'm very pleased with though, Laurie.
Really? I thought I was gonna get beaten up for that.
Very, very pleased.
You're not supposed to spin the chair, Zachary. Stop.
Right now, there is no discipline in our house.
I
These
don't agree with
kids
that.
do what they want, when they want.
Zachary!
My way of disciplining them is
Hug them and kiss them. That's your way of doing it.
my
Which I don't-
babies. Roy has a very short fuse.
Stop. All you have to do is speak. You don't have to do that. That's annoying.
He has no patience.
You lost a four-wheeler now.
He thinks when he speaks, they should jump and say how high and don't ask why.
Give it back to her.
I don't agree with the yelling. I don't agree with the intimidation. I don't agree with the screaming. I think that's unacceptable.
How can you play if you can't see it? It's Jen's way or no way.
Put both kids down, tell them you're gonna make dinner. It became emotionally too overwhelming for her. Okay, what are we crying about? What are you crying about? What is it that's killing you?
And he's upset and wants me to pick him up, and I don't just pick him up.
She needs to realise that as long as she continues to behave this way, things are not going to change and there are going to be mixed messages flying around for these young kids. What's he going to learn from you doing that? Tell me, what's he going to learn? If he behaves like that and every time he behaves like that, he gets love, what kind of love is he learning to get? Is that healthy love?
No.
You know it's not.
It made me feel a little bit bad that I let it go that far. That by trying to make him happy, I was hurting him.
Stick to your word. Stop babying him. Do not leave that bathroom until you're ready.